On a chilly Nashville night, a seismic shockwave reverberated across the college football landscape. Alabama, the storied titan of the SEC, toppled by Vanderbilt. The unthinkable had just happened, as the Commodores claimed their first win against a top-5 team in their 0-60 record. No one saw this coming. Alabama had been dominating the season, ranked number 1 and fresh off a win over Georgia. Meanwhile, Vanderbilt, the perennial underdog, hadn't beaten Alabama since 1984. It was a David versus Goliath tale with all the drama one could hope for in college football. Alabama's defense, which had struggled in the second half of their game against Georgia, once again couldn't hold off the pressure. Vanderbilt's quarterback Diego Pavia was flawless, completing 16 of 20 passes for 252 yards and 2 touchdowns. But perhaps most importantly, Vanderbilt dominated third down conversions, going 12 of 18 and scoring on 3 of their last 4 possessions. Is this the most shocking loss in Alabama football history? Some might argue it is. After all, Alabama had been an unstoppable force under Nick Saban for over a decade. Yet, let's not forget the infamous Punt Bama Punt game against Auburn in 1972, or the shock defeat to Louisiana Monroe in 2007. Each had its own level of disbelief. This loss shakes up the SEC standings and could impact Alabama's chances at the college football playoff. In years past, this would have been a death blow to their hopes. However, in today's expanded playoff format, there might still be a glimmer of hope. But the margin for error is now razor thin. For Vanderbilt, this is more than just an upset. It's a statement win. A team long known as a punchline of SEC football now holds one of the most stunning victories in recent memory. Could this be a turning point for the Commodores? To put this loss in perspective, let's compare it to some other shocking Alabama defeats over the years. The 1993 loss to a struggling LSU team, the 1987 Memphis State upset, and the narrow 1980 defeat to Mississippi State. Each of these had its own unique sting, but this one against Vanderbilt may just take the crown. Whether or not this is the most shocking loss in Alabama football history, it is certainly one that will be remembered for years to come. Vanderbilt's triumph over the giants of the SEC proves that in college football, anything is possible.